All right, guys, so I've had a lot of questions about the H3 Hummer with the solid axle conversion using radius arms, which allows you to get it down low, probably around about 3 to 4 inches over stock. If you want to keep your ride low and wide, it's a good solution, the radius arms. So I'll just run through what we've done on the conversion here so far. So what we've used is a K10 Chevy pickup, so late 70s pickup axle, which would have been a leaf sprung axle in the beginning. Basically, you can see the perches here and here that were used for the leaf springs. So from there, the modifications that we needed to do, first of all, in here you can see the tone ring that allows the ABS to be working. The plate here that the tone ring is attached to is an adapter plate, and there's a sensor there that can be bought through Thorparts. Hit up CJ in the US. You can look at him on YouTube or thorparts.com. Might be .net, don't know, but you'll find it. And that will convert your hubs so that you can run your tone rings. On top of that, basically this you'll get from Thorparts. Now remember, my truck's an Aussie truck, so it's right-hand drive, so you'll be opposite to everything I'm showing you, but the concept is the same. You know, you rest of your components you can source pretty much anywhere. We opted for a 10-inch coilover, so it meant that we had to build the towers to accommodate that. There's plenty of space to do it. Again, you can see that the chassis rails are plated all the way through. They were provided by Thorparts as well. We've also got an LS conversion in this truck, so it's a little bit different underneath than what you might be looking at with yours, but conceptually it's the same. You're going to need to do a bit of welding, obviously. The steering box here is from a GU Nissan Patrol, but it's a 104 steering box, and the coupling that comes to, really all you've got to do is, it's a splined end. So you have to grind two flat sides for your normal steering componentry to join up to that. Other than that, you've got the 80 series radius arms, which meant that we had to put this mount on here to take the radius arm, which follows up to the top, and you mount and weld it on here, reinforced up the top. That's pretty much it. There's not a lot else that needs to be done. There's a fair bit of work in it though. We've opted again, which you wouldn't have to use, but we've opted for the hydro bump stops. Generally you could have a bump stop and they land pretty much on these plates, which is why we left them on, because we were originally going to use standard bump stops up to the chassis rail above. But opted instead for the hydros. I've had to do a little bit of modification. I found with near on 400 horsepower at the wheels, snapping axles was pretty easy. So as you can see, the RCVs were the solution for that. I haven't had any problems since putting in the RCVs. I will say though, I did originally have the ability to unlock the front hub, so I could run it, put it in 2 high lock, and run it as rear wheel drive only. Again, I had trouble breaking a couple of those, tried a few different brands, not much chop there, so went for solid puck inside here. So she's all-wheel drive all the time, which doesn't bother me, it drives just fine. Look, that's about it. I'm sure there'd be many other questions. This setup here is the first setup. We're just about to pull this all out and go to a 16-inch coilover. and a 3-link system. But the radius arm for most people is probably going to be enough. Just for some of the more extreme stuff that we're doing, the 3-link is going to give us a little bit more articulation and well, a lot more articulation. I might just run through while I've got this. Jeremy's just making up this kit here. So this is part of the 3-link that we're putting in. This kit will be available soon after we've done some R&D and some testing. So if you are interested in a 3-link kit that's going to have long arms, we will have something available soon enough. Thanks for watching.